What's going on, family? You back in the lab with Avery, I swear, man. This the last one here is kind of disturbing, but I always tell people be careful what you post online, be careful what you say online, because a lot of companies they are watching your posts or your coworkers watch your posts, y'all friends with your coworkers, and that's how a lot of people get fired, man. They have coworkers that they friends with, but they really not friends with. I just did a video. It's a short video on YouTube and TikTok. I'm saying you talking too much, you sharing too much, man. You know, if I'm in the workplace right now, I don't have friends, especially on social media. They have been blocked. I don't want you to see none because what people are doing, they are downloading these videos and sending them to their boss, sending them to HR, especially if you have an opinion. In this particular case here, this young man, he had an opinion about the Rodney Henson Jr. Case where the police killed his 18-year-old son. And I know I'm gonna have some comments about this because this is a sensitive subject across America right now. It ain't a black and white thing. It's right here should just be a fatherly parenting love type thing. And I guess white officers killed his black son, saying the car was stolen, but it wasn't. It was in process of being repoed, allegedly. Rodney Henson saw the video, was upset. Allegedly, when it hit a police officer, killed him. He been arrested. All kind of stuff been going on. A lot of racial tension behind this stuff. So I understand the world is divided right now. A lot of people on this side and a lot of people on this side, they're backing the police, and a lot of people backing Rodney Henson. As a father, what would you do? I reserve the right to hold my opinion on that because I don't know. I truly don't know. I do love my kids. So I don't know. I hope I will make a rational decision, but you just never know when put in this situation. So let's get into it, man. I'm gonna let y'all hear what my man said. Why he said he was fired about posting about the Rodney Hinton Jr. situation.
So my job fired me today. I got fired today because they seen my post and they seen that I was standing with Rodney Hinton Jr. Volkswagen fired me because they said that goes against the company's policy. So the company has a policy where they can look at your social media, and if they don't agree with your post that you make on social media, they can let you go. I've been with this company for a minute now. I've been with them for over 5 years, but they decided to fire me because of my views on the Rodney Hinton Jr. situation that I made online, and it's been accumulating me so many views, and I don't feel like that this is right. I don't feel like a company should be able to look at your social media posts and fire you, but Volkswagen fired me today because of my social media posts. If anybody's ever went through that or had to go through that with a company, let me know. I don't know what to do now. I know I gotta go get another job, but if you out here and you making these contents and you standing with these people and you planning on being a part of it, just know that there's stuff that's gonna come back behind this. I'm not gonna cry and complain. I'm just letting you know that because I stood up and I made a decision to stand with this black brother in his time, that my job let me go. So be careful what you post out here.
I tell everybody we should have freedom of speech. You should have some type of privacy. You should be able to give your opinion on anything. But people now are so sensitive and they don't, and if you're not lining up with them, especially if they're in control, they'll terminate you. And this brother here, he should have had the right to, if he wanted to stand with Rodney Henson, he should have been able to without losing his job. But I tell people, be careful what you post because a lot of places, a lot of states are right to work states, and they can just terminate you for the slightest infraction. Most companies don't, but a lot of companies will. But most time your company get information like probably this information, or when people do something, it's through the community and it's through your coworkers or your bosses or whoever they know you. You sharing your social media with. Oh man, that's Rick from work, so we gonna friend him. But not knowing that Rick don't, his views ain't lining up with your views. And the minute you say something that Rick don't like, or do something that Rick don't like, he goes to HR, he goes to his boss, he feeling offended, even though you're not on the clock when you made it. But in this particular case, my man got a Volkswagen hat on, he got a Volkswagen shirt on. He probably just had got terminated, and he probably was on his way home or just getting home and got, he was emotional and probably, had to make a video on it. And I believe stop putting everything on social media. If you do stand with Rodney Henry Jr. or you stand with the police, hey, that's your opinion, that's your right. But don't put it out there right now, man. Too many people are taking this mess personal. Nobody want to be held accountable for their act. They just want to attack. Everybody's on attack mode. And I tell people that's why it's so important to own your own. You see, and I'm going to use an example. If you see what happened in the Shannon Sharp case, right, with the young lady that trying to sue him or are suing him, all these allegations came out. He stepped down. He probably was fired or forced to resign from ESPN. But he still had Club Shay Shay and Nightcap and all that. He probably missed a show or two with the Nightcap. And then they was back at it. They was at the NFL because he owned those platforms. So when you get out here and you start talking, not reckless, but giving your opinion, make sure you got a business or something on the side to where you can maintain your lifestyle and you're not worried about what the people might say or do or think. You know what I mean? You always own something. Dry Bones is owned by us. You know what I mean? Yes, I can give my opinion one way or the other, but I don't feel that's relevant right now. I will give my opinion as this trial go on or as more evidence come out. Right now, everybody's just saying a whole bunch of hoopla, and you don't know really what is what. Everything's alleged. And it's a touchy subject, just like the Diddy trial. Yeah, you got people on Diddy side, you got people on Cassidy's side, you got people on the Fed side. So right now, it's a powder cake that's getting ready to explode. But in this case here, my man, go get you another job, man. And if you might have to take these videos down because your new job might even look at your social media. You know what I mean? But I tell people, stop befriending people at your job. If you want to befriend them, that's fine. Y'all can go to lunch, y'all can talk, y'all can have fun. But outside of work, you don't need to see what I'm into. You don't need to be partnering with me on social media because people get jealous. People get jealous, man, and throw you under the bus. They throw the rock and hide the hand. And next thing you know, you got all kind of problems at work because they are feeding them their boss information about you. Oh, hey, look at this pill. Look what they said. This is their views. What you think about that? That don't line up. That's a black man. They killed the white officer, and now we should just fire them. Let's see how he survived without a job. People are very vindictive right now. And if you can't stand on your own or own something, you might want to be selective what you put out there. And with that said, man, I'm Amy Yasharel. The link of this video will be in the description. You can go and check my man post. You can check his channel if you like what's going on. Hey, subscribe and share if you like what we got going on, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. We'll greatly appreciate what all y'all doing, man. for us, and because our numbers have went through the roof. So I greatly appreciate it. So with that said, man, Avery Yashrell, until next time, y'all be good.